Hi, how are you? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
What's it say?
It says, I believe it says Gaza twice.
Oh, nice. Let me get in on that. And you're handing those out, aren't you?
And I'm handing these out. If people want to help me, recoup the cost, that's great. And if not, that's great too.
Okay, well, cool.
And that is definitely subversive literature. It is so subversive that this button I only had to make two of. One for me and one for my partner.
War tax resistor. Boy, put your money where your mouth is, huh?
Put your money where your mouth is, and let's stop putting the before the word war.
Just war.
Just we want to stop war, right? We have to stop being vindictive. Yes, and everything.
Well, good. So on a war tax, I'm boycotting war by not paying taxes.
Actually, it's by not paying taxes. That's not it. It's by redirecting the tax money that you owe to something normally local, but maybe not, but to peaceful things, and not necessarily 501c3 either.
Okay.
But in the past, our group has given money to Dignity Village, to Outside In, to North by Northeast Medical Clinic, to medical missionaries in Haiti, to the 18th Avenue Peace House when they were going through a very rough patch. Just all sorts of.
So it's not like don't just pay your taxes. No. It's use your tax money for good things.
Exactly. We owe the place that we live. We owe our society, and it's taxes are like. You're only paying a little bit, but when you put it all together, you can do really good, big things. Now, the really big things that this country does are less and less education and healthcare, and more war and war profiteering, et cetera, et cetera. So we really have to think about that. I want people to really think about it, please.
Okay, thank you for telling us.
Hey, thank you.
Okay,
bye-bye.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too.
Excuse me. No, you watch your mouth. Go block the sidewalk.
Yes, that coffee.
Free water. I don't buy shit from
All right. Well, the coffee kills Palestinians. Just to let you know that. Thanks for buying Starbucks coffee. 12 Palestinians were killed.
Hi, I'm kind of trying to report and document what's going on, and you look like you have a message. I've heard a little bit about the Starbucks and the tie to Israel. Do you want to just tell me a little bit about?
Schultz is really proud.
Schultz is the owner, right?
The owner, yeah. He's very proud supporter of Israeli military. And he always sends money to them, and he's very, blatant about it. And actually, one of his statements was clear about killing children in Gaza was okay, and that was like before this attack. It just was years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's made a statement that he doesn't really care, and it's okay.
It's okay, yeah, because of the safety of Israel, and he is, Anyway, so he's a big hardcore Zionist and big supporter of Israel. So I want to thank all Americans who buy Starbucks coffee on behalf of Schultz to kill more Palestinians and get rid of them because they just nuisance. Just for the safety of Israel, because they actually don't count. Only Jews count.
So if people are out drinking Starbucks coffee, they are supporting, is indirectly going right into the Israeli military that's doing this bombing on Gaza.
Exactly.
That's not good.
Well, in Schultz's mind, it's good.
Not in mine. Thank you for being out here and telling us.
Right.
No, good job. I like that. I never noticed.
I'm also not going to try and recount the unimaginable suffering of the people of Gaza. The reason I'm not going to discuss these things is that there will be a ceasefire within this week. The heavy fighting will end, the images of dead children will be no longer on the news, and things will return to a more acceptable form of slow genocide. The truth is, the international community will again forget about the Palestinian people. Our conscience will in fact be revealed. The truth is, the international community will again forget about the Palestinian people. We will be revealed that we will no longer need to deal with the systemic eradication of a population right before our eyes. But the truth is, the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people neither began with Gaza and neither will it end with Gaza. Since 1948, Israel has forced over 1 million Palestinians from their homes and has not allowed them to return in violation of international law. My being here today is a result of that first expulsion. In 1948, my grandparents were forced at gunpoint by Israeli militias to round up what they could of their belongings and leave the place our family had called home for generations. Since 1967, Israel has occupied the West Bank and Gaza, and now has over 450,000 of its citizens living in the Jewish-only settlements in the same territory it promises the international community will be a Palestinian state. These settlements are connected by highways and roads that are for Jews only. Different color license plates are mandated by the Israeli government to distinguish between who is and who is not Jewish. 18,000 Palestinian homes have been demolished around Jerusalem in an effort to maintain a Jewish majority. Palestinian Christians and Muslims living 10 minutes away from Jerusalem in the West Bank are prohibited from praying at their holy sites, while tourists from every corner of the world are given full access. Israel has constructed a wall that is 20 times the length of the Berlin Wall. This wall was intentionally built inside of the West Bank on an internationally recognized border and has annexed an additional 20% of the proposed Palestinian state. Since September 2000, and before the beginning of this assault on Gaza, 4,500 Palestinians had already been killed. Over 1,000 of those were children. My point is that once this ceasefire takes hold, and the media stops reporting on Gaza, and the U.S. condemnations of Israel end, the killing and injustice will not. It will continue in a slower, more systemic manner. Therefore, I ask all of you to join one of the groups around Portland and in your areas, such as Americans United for Palestinian Human Rights, to organize. If you're students, go to Students United for Palestinian Rights in Portland State. Everybody must continue to be involved so after this tragedy is ended.
Hey guys. Thank you.